Hey guys, today's the big day. I'm going to take you through a tour through my warehouse behind this big door. It's going to be just as big a surprise it is for you as it is for me, because for the last 2 or 3 years we've been using this as a place to dump everything that we've taken out of the houses. So there's stuff buried on top of stuff. I'm a little embarrassed to say there should be some cool things in there that I'll hope that I can reuse, but let's take a tour inside and see what's of value and what's trash. Welcome to my warehouse. It's a little embarrassing. I always say it looks like the bottom of a woman's purse. I've got stuff in here that I got to go through to make room. I want to be able to drive a car or a truck or do projects in here. So my goal is here today is to get all this stuff moved out of here. I'll probably give some of this away. Mostly I want to find out if there's anything of value that I can reuse in any of my houses. Maybe put some stuff on Marketplace to sell. Hopefully by the end of it, we'll get this place cleaned up and looking like a true workshop. So the first thing I'm moving out of here is this 6-wheel Argo. It's amphibious, goes on land and water. I bought this for my son Max when he was a little kid, and since then it's turned into mostly just plowing snow. Let me see if I can get this beast started. No, wouldn't you know it, the battery's dead, so let's convert to the old pull start. Ay, ay, ay. Let me figure out. We gotta stand on this beast. I got the key on. Oh my gosh. Just don't want to hit my truck with it. Just turn her loose. All right, so I got the Argo out of the way. You can see I've got insulation, a snowmobile on a trailer. I got these appliances that came out of one of my rental houses. We converted all those from white to stainless steel. Power washer, leftover siding. This thing is a reclaimed wood from a barn I bought from the 1860s. I believe it was the oldest barn west of the Mississippi. So you can see there's a lot of stuff in this warehouse. I'm gonna start chipping away at it. When I find something of interest I think is kind of cool, I'll make sure I point it out and talk about it. Daylight's burning. Let's get started on this thing. We get the jumper cables, put this little thing to work because I gotta get that snowmobile trailer out and I gotta hook up the plow to this thing. Remember, red to red. Hold on. Oh!
Don't touch those together, Brad.
Oh, that's bad.
You're touching them together. Stop.
No, no.
You can't be touching
them. Watch this.
Oh, that's red, Dingle. That's black.
Is that red?
Yeah,
oh
look at
my
it.
God. I'm an idiot.
As you say, red to red.
Red to red.
Remember, red to red.
That was too big of a hurry.
Yeah.
All right, fire in the hole. Stand back for nobody
I know,
gets
I'm about
hurt.
to run away from you.
Hey, good grief, I've never done that before.
Brad is not a certified mechanic.
There we go. Now we're working. Hold on, we don't just...
Hold on. Look at her.
She's smoking. I think the last time I had this out was when I took Bronwyn for a ride and we got stuck in the lake. Coming in hot. Uh-oh, don't quit on it now. Toys. Hey, look at this. Anybody need some water skis? I used to be quite the water skier back in the day. My kids don't believe me, but I even have ones that are older than this, the real wooden ones that said Cypress on them. They're hanging in the garage because they're antiques. I had no idea that I would have something that is considered an antique that I used. I'm not that old. I'll dust these off and see if I can get them going here next spring behind maybe Jordan's bass boat if he ever gets it going again. These I'm not selling. There's a lot of wonderful memories and wipeouts behind these skis, so I'm gonna put them up where they're safe. Did I tell you there's a second level up here? And by the way, don't tell my wife that I'm saving these skis. If she was here, they'd be right in the dumpster. That's why I'm doing this on my own. I don't need no stinking help from my wife. She throws everything away. I want to see if you guys know what this is. I found it came out of this old building when I remodeled it. Does anybody know what this thing is? Believe it or not, this is a old washing machine. Here's your agitator. But in the past, what I've done is I just fill this thing full of ice and make it like a little rolling cooler. So this will be up for sale or for free. Anybody want this thing? Let me know. Come and get it. And then, as I unveiled a few more stuff, dug it through the pile, I came across my solid glass dining room table from over 20 years ago. I keep saving this stuff, but I have no idea where to put it. And then I found this little brother over here. Another table. I got all these tabletops, but no bottoms to them. And then the next challenge is, this is called Ipe wood. It's like teak, super heavy, made for the outdoors. It's supposed to age and stay gray looking. But this is a pallet of these boogers, and it's been sitting here for so long. This tire back here, look at this. I found a brand new microwave. This came out of one of our houses that the lady moved in and couldn't push the button. She pushed the button to open the door. She thought it was too hard, so I bought her a brand new one. So I've still got the old one, which is really still brand new. So I got ovens, microwave ovens. This here, we've got grab bars. Look at that. I even got a table out of one of my model homes. These things are brand new. Now I'm using them for storing kitchen sinks on. Ay, ay, ay. There's a hood out of a house that we ordered the wrong size. So I got a kitchen hood, brand new. Even a barbecue grill. Who in the heck? I have no idea where that came from. Probably one of my kids. They start storing stuff in my warehouse. So what I'm gonna do now is get my big car trailer. I got a big enough garage door. I'm gonna back it in and just start offloading all this material, the stuff that I want to keep, and separate the stuff that I want to sell. There's some pretty cool reclaimed wood that I'll start showing you that came from that old 1800s barn that I'd like to keep. So let's go get the car trailer and get started.
That's good. Yeah, right there. You need a bigger truck.
It's not like I hit something. I hope it was something cheap.
No, you hit the concrete.
Oh, hit the concrete?
Yeah.
I scraped my tongue on there. No, it's pretty steep. So this will have to do. We're going to have to get that wood in that trailer. Let's get started. Okay, we got quite a bit of this wood out of this pile, and now we're getting down to what I think is the good stuff. A lot of people think it's not so great, but this piece of wood right here is what came out of a barn that was in Marysville, Missouri. I bought the entire barn, stone and everything, and I built several different houses using this material, and this is some of the stuff that's left behind. And I've been saving it, trying to think of, could it be a mantle for someone's house? Could be a beam. So this is kind of fun going through it, piecing it out to figure out what the heck to do with this stuff. But look how thick that is. Back in those days, when you said 2 inches and 12 inches, it was 12 inches and 2 inches. Now it's 11 and a half and 1.5 inches. For example, this here was a beam going through a barn. So they didn't have saws back then. They had to hatchet this stuff, notch it, and create that so it slid in and it would hang from the rafters. That would be a cool fireplace mantle as well. So I've got several of these. I'll start pulling them out, organizing them. So at some point, maybe I can use this in one of my houses, or I don't know, it's too late for Flair. Maybe Flair's man cave. This would be perfect, putting Flair's man cave, because we don't have to get the green light through Macy. So let me get Flair out here and have him take a look. let me tell you about my snowmobile. So a buddy of mine says, let's go snowmobiling this winter. It'd be kind of fun for the guys to do that. And he said, you should buy a snowmobile. I said, I don't like the snowmobile. I mean, I like to, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it that much because I got a great deal on one. So he talked me into it. Bought a snowmobile, and I have to hide it from my wife, so I keep it in my warehouse. She's been here twice and has yet to notice it. Isn't that just typical? So let's keep it a secret. I have no idea what I bought, but it's supposed to be a good one. Polaris Pro 800, and it's supposed to be a mountain machine, so it's just made for one person. It's extra long. It's got all the gear on the back in case someone gets stuck. So come February, I'm gonna be taking a big trip, and hopefully I'll do a few more with it, but I found it interesting. My wife has no idea that I have this thing, so she's got plenty of stuff I'm sure that I don't know about either. Main thing, what I use this shop for is, over here you'll see I have a lot of gear for the winter time. The snow blowers, we got trash pumps, a lot of temporary heaters during the drywall stage. Sometimes the furnaces aren't in, so I got to bring all these big propane heaters and all these gas lines. It's a real hassle. So this stuff I'll be using here shortly. I've been saving some doors I could not return. I'm hoping to build a small house or do something someday where I can burn that stuff up, put it in a house to use it again. I got 3 more big shelving units that I have to get offloaded and into my car trailer. I'll save that. I need to get Eugenio here. He is really good at this. He's helped me before. I don't know how many times they've cleaned this shop and it still ends up looking like this. So I've got stuff buried back here. Look at this. Table saws back here. There's a second one. I even got another one over there. I got stuff I didn't even know I had. And then if we take you over this way, you'll see all my yard signs that I still have left over. Kind of put those on our empty lots. And what we've used this area for is all the trim materials, piping, that it never seems to fail that at some point I need a 12-foot or a 2-foot piece of trim or something. So I store all those little knockoff pieces that I can't return. So this little area here I built is where I'd store all my job site tools. There was a funny story where Eugenio, he left for a little while and he took this saw with him. And when he called me about 7 months later, I was so glad to hear that he's all right. And first thing I asked if he's got my saw, and he says, yes, I have your saw. So it's back again. Tons of brooms. And look at this. I hate to say it, but snow shovels. That season is coming. So another thing I did in my shop is, since I built this building, I took one of the doors that came out of the old building, and then I put in this, there we go. We even have a little shop bathroom. Whoops. We'd use the reclaimed wood. I'm still trying to burn up that reclaimed wood. Kind of put on this corrugated metal for a little decoration. I even stuck in some leftover LVT flooring. So that's in. This is just nice so that the guys, when we come in the shop, don't have to go into the office building. So with that, we've got super high ceilings. This is a heated shop. And then what I do is on this whole second level is where I store all the leftover furniture from my model home. So I've got artwork, chairs. If you guys are looking for a chair or two, come to my garage sale. I don't know. I got to figure out when I'm having that. So I'll be selling hopefully insulation. And at some point,
You're selling insulation?
yeah, well, yeah. See that over there? Yeah. What I'm going to sell,
People are going to love to come to your garage sale to buy insulation.
Yeah, I think my garage sale will be kind of a bummer because I really don't have a lot of neat stuff to sell. It's just odds and end pieces. So I should get a dumpster, and that would solve the problem. I'll get my wife in here. She'll clean this thing out in about 10 minutes. So
My wife, she throws everything away.
I do have one nice ceiling fan that came off a job site that once again I can't seem to let go of. And as you guys remember, my horn, leave a comment down below if you guys want the trumpet. I don't know what to do with it. I can't play it. That would make a great Christmas gift for somebody. So I really got to finish cleaning up the rest of this place because I'd like to start doing some projects. So let me know in the comments down below, what are some projects you think would be interesting for us to work on for you guys. So with that, I appreciate you watching, and I'm Brad the Builder, and I'll see you guys next time.